Hey lads, a massive update, an overhaul is coming to Modern Warfare. Who knows what it will change? At the same time, did you know that 38, I can't even count to 38, new maps have been found in Modern Warfare and they are coming? So if you're complaining about the maps, I think we might literally drown in all the maps that they are dropping. There is so much to talk about, so much that Infinity Ward has planned for this game, and I am ready and willing to be smothered by content. To death, yes. Yep, I guess this is another episode of reading the Gaming Revolution's tweets. Now, he said that by the end of November, the minimap will be returning to normal like it has been for over a decade. There was no need to change it, my man. So they are changing it back to how it's always been. That's great. He replied to himself saying that there is a big overhaul coming. So my guess is that Infinity Ward has listened to all of our feedback, and obviously they can't just shut out an update and fix all the problems in a singular week, but it seems that they have listened and there's not just a regular update coming, but an overhaul. So like I said, who knows what it will change. The only overhaul I can remember is in COD World War II, where they changed the creator class system. You know, that was advertised as an overhaul because it was such a massive change to something fundamental in the game. So my guess is that yes, they're not going to fix all the problems. It's not going to be a perfect update that makes the game perfect. But I reckon, since they're changing the minimap back to normal, that hopefully the aim of this overhaul is to allow other playstyles rather than sitting in your own shat in a corner. Hopefully Dead Silence will become a perk. They will maybe lower ADS and sprint out times just to allow for faster paced gameplay and just other stuff, I guess, too. What if another overhaul to the game is new maps, a metric F-ton of new maps? So I will leave a link down to the Reddit post where there are images of some of these leaked maps and just lists of, well, all the maps. You know, I remember a lot of these maps from the beta files, so I don't know, it's a bit strange because some of the maps, like I said, if they're in there in the beta files, then they've been worked on, or if not are ready for the game, so why are we sitting here crying about there's only 10 maps for 6v6 and they're too big and people don't like maps? If there are DLC maps ready to go, which there are, I think we might appreciate that ASAP. Oftentimes, actually, DLC 1 does leak from the beta, so I guess that goes to show that they complete DLC 1, or they start working on DLC 1 and put it into the game or whatever, before the game even launches. Like, that happens year after year, so they normally seem to be ahead of schedule quite far with DLC maps, but even then, this cannot be the whole year of content. It just cannot. It would not be here already. So, if this is only like the first section, you know, a question comes to mind. Who the heck, cooked up all of these maps? You've got to remember that all DLC maps are free and come to all platforms at the same time, and it looks like there is so much for gunfight, normal modes, and ground war. There is so much coming that, it's kind of what I've always wanted. Instead of DLC packs, or whatever the heck the Black Ops Pass was supposed to be doing, instead just have maps. If there's so much maps there, they could drop them every week for the entire year. There is so much going on here. It's pretty damn awesome, to be honest. Hopefully it's not too long before we start seeing these trickling in. So lads, that's all I've got to say. Check out the Reddit post for yourself to see really in-depth detail about all the stuff that leaked. So stay spicy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.